Yeah. So in the last lecture we have seen the analysis of chemical reactions और उसमें हमने stoichiometric coefficients के बारे में discuss किया. Stoichiometric coefficients are the coefficients in a chemical reaction or in a balanced chemical reaction. And what do they represent? They represent the amount in terms of molecules, provided they are not fractions, and they will represent the amount in terms of moles. Whenever they are representing the amount in terms of moles, they can be fraction, they can be integer. But whenever we are saying that they are the number of molecules, they should not be fraction, because fraction molecule doesn't exist. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
After that, we have seen limiting reagent and excess reagent. The question of limiting reagent and excess reagent arises if and only if the reactants are not taken in stoichiometric proportions. If they are not taken in stoichiometric proportions, one of the reactant will be consumed first, because of which the reaction will stop. That particular reactant is called as limiting reagent. The other reactant that is left even after the reaction ends, that particular reactant is called as excess reagent. In order to calculate limiting and excess reagent, we have seen a method. We need to calculate the value of K. K is given moles upon stoichiometric coefficient. Whichever reactant is having lesser value of K will become the limiting reagent. All other reactants will become the excess reagent. In order to calculate the number of moles reacted or the number of moles produced, what we will do, we will multiply the K of the limiting reagent with the respect to stoichiometric coefficient. For reactants, put a negative sign because they are being consumed. For products, put a positive sign as they are being produced. यही देखा हमने, दो क्वेश्चंस किए थे. Okay, I have given these two questions as homework. I hope आप लोग कर लिया होगा. In this particular question, if I calculate the value of K, what will be K equal to? For this, it is 30 upon 10, which is equals to 3. For this, 21 upon 7, which is again equal to 3. Both the K's are same. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? What can you infer from same values of K?
Means there is no limiting reagent and excess reagent. Both got consumed fully.
Yeah, exactly. There is no limiting and excess reagent. Both got consumed fully, or they are taken in stoichiometric proportions. Right? So reacted amount क्या होगा? It will be minus 3 into 10. This will also be minus 3 into 7. Produced amount will be plus 3 into 2 plus 3 into 6. What are the final amounts then? They got consumed entirely. We will form 6 mole of C and 18 mole of D. Okay. Question D. 6C plus 6H2 plus 3O2 gives rise to C6H12O6. That C indicates carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. They are combining among themselves to form glucose. C6H12O6 is glucose. The initial amounts given are 180 grams, 24 grams to 88 grams. You need to understand the initial amount is given in terms of grams. If you are given in terms of moles, then only we can calculate K. Or else first you need to convert the given initial amount into initial moles. What will be moles equal to? They are given weight by molecular weight. Carbon is 12 gram per mole. What is this value equal to?
15.
So this is 15 mole. Okay. This is 24 gram. Hydrogen ka mass
2
gram per mole, which is equal to
12
12 mole. Okay. This is
Sir.
288. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, if we take 1 gram for per mole for only 1 H, that way. Then.
But you are reacting it with H2, na? You are
Yes.
not reacting with hydrogen atom. You are reacting that with hydrogen molecule. So you need to take the molecular mass. यहाँ पे you are reacting with carbon. Okay. Here you are reacting with H2 molecules. You are reacting with O2 molecules. You need to substitute the molecular weights. Okay, Smith?
Yes, sir.
So this will be 32 gram per mole, which is
Yes.
equals to 9 mole.
Yes.
Okay. So now that we have moles, you can calculate the value of K. K क्या हो जाएगा?
15 by
Which is equal to कितना है?
5
5 by 2
2.5.
or 2.5. This is 12 upon 6, which is equal to 2. This is 9 upon 3, which is equal to 3. So which has lower value of K?
2.
2. So this is nothing but K of the limiting reagent.
Yes, sir.
This will become LR. These two will become
Excess heat.
excess reagents. So they will be left. उसके बाद क्या calculate करते हैं हम? We will calculate the reacted amounts.
Okay.
Reacted amounts equal to K of the limiting reagent, which is -2 into stoichiometric coefficient is 6. यहाँ पे भी -2 into 6. यहाँ पे -2 into 3. यहाँ पे +2 into 1. So what are the final moles equal to? This is 15 minus 12. 3 mole. यहाँ पे as this is the limiting reagent, इसका 0 आना ही चाहिए. यहाँ पे 9 minus 6, which is equal to 3 mole. यहाँ पे finally you have produced 2 mole of C6H12O6. Can you also tell me the amounts left in terms of grams? Grams में convert करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? I need to multiply that with
36.
atomic weight or molecular weight, which is equal to 36 grams. 36 grams of carbon is left. 3 mole into 32 gram per mole. How much is this?
96.
96 gram of O2 is left. Moles of glucose formed. 2 mole. Glucose का mass है
180.
180 gram per mole. Mole cancel होगा, which is equal to
360.
360 grams. Clear है? Simple. Everyone, please put your video on. Yeah. Next, stoichiometric calculations. In general, you won't be given equations like this. You will be formed some statements. From the statement, you need to form the reaction. Once you form the reaction, you can proceed with the question. Okay. Stoichiometric calculations. See the first question. Calculate the weight of SO3 produced by starting with 2.56 gram of SO2. So in the reaction, they're asking us to produce SO3 from SO2. So for that, first you need to write the reaction. What is the reaction? How to convert SO2 into SO3?
Plus half O2.
You can convert that into SO3 by reacting that with O2. Rather than taking half O2, I will be taking 2 SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2 SO3. This is the balanced chemical equation. In the question,
Yes,
did they mention anything about oxygen?
No.
No.
They are mentioning only about the SO2 taken. They are not mentioning anything about O2. If they are not mentioning anything, we need to take exactly required amount of O2, or you can take excess amount of O2. Okay, or else जितना लगेगा O2 in order to convert 2.56 grams उतना available है हमारे पास. No need to worry about the amount of O2 taken. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can do the analysis in two different ways. One is by doing the analysis in terms of moles. The other is by doing the analysis in terms of mass. दोनों देखते हैं. Method 1 देखते हैं. What is the initial amount taken? Initial amount of SO2 is
0.56.
56 grams. Please convert this into moles. 2.56 gram divided by SO2 का mass. Don't divide this by 2 times molecular weight of SO2. I'm calculating the moles of SO2. I'm not calculating the moles of 2SO2. Okay. So divide this by only the molecular weight of SO2. I hope that is clear, which is 64 gram per mole. Okay. What is this equal to? 0.04. Good. 0.04 mole. Okay. Now from the stoichiometry, what can you comment? If I want to analyze SO3, what can you comment from stoichiometry?
0.04 moles happening.
2 mole SO2. If it is giving me 2 mole SO3, now I have with me 0.04 mole. 0.04 mole SO2 will give me how much amount of SO3? कितना रहेगा?
0.04.
0.0.
0.04 mole ही रहेगा. Very good. What will be the mass of it? 0.04 mole into what is the molecular weight of SO3? What is the molecular weight of SO3? Fast. 80 gram per mole. Mole cancel होगा. Equal to
3.2.
3.2 grams. Okay. So if you start with 2.56 grams of SO2, you will get 3.2 grams of SO3. Can you tell me the weight of O2 used in this reaction without doing any calculation? What would be the answer? Weight of O2 used in the reaction.
0.6.
0.6. 0.6 नहीं है. 0. Exact बताना. It should be 3.2.
3.2 minus 2.5.
2.56. Very good. It should be 3.2 minus 2.56. Now there should be conservation of mass. If you are able to form 3.2 grams, यहाँ पे 3.2 minus 2.56 grams react होना चाहिए. Then only you can get 3.2 grams of SO3 by conservation of mass. Agreed? Okay, good. This is one analysis where you are converting everything in terms of moles and you are doing the analysis. You can also do a different analysis that is in terms of mass. I'm taking the same reaction. 2SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2SO3. From the stoichiometry, what can I comment? 2 mole SO2 is reacting with 1 mole O2 to form 2 mole SO3. 2 mole SO2 का मास कितना होता है? 2 mole into 64 gram per mole, which is equal to 128 grams.
Yes.
So 128 grams SO2 is combining with 32 grams of O2 to form 160 grams. This is 2 mole into 80 gram per mole, which is equal to 160 grams. Okay. Now I am doing analysis in terms of weight. What I will say is, from stoichiometry, (128 gram SO2 produces 160 gram SO3. So अभी हमको क्वेश्चन में 2.56 grams SO2 will give me how much amount of SO3. You can use the unitary method. 2.56 upon 128 into 160 gram. This is equal to, this is 0.02. So this is 3.2 grams again. Samjha? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
In method 1, what is the difference between these two? We have
Mass.
converted the mass to moles. उसके बाद analysis किया. In this case, we have converted the initial moles to mass, and we have done the analysis in terms of mass only. Clear है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You solve this question. You people solve this question. What is the reaction? Tell me the reaction, everyone.
N2
N2 plus
N2 plus 3H2
3H2 gives
H2
give
gives
H2
2 and
gives
3.
2N3.
2NH3.
2NH3.
N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. Okay. What are the initial amounts taken?
50 kg and 10 kg.
50 kg and 10 kg.
This is 50 kg. This is 10 kg. Okay. What you need to do?
Moles.
First, convert the initial thing into moles. Moles mein, this will be 50 into 1000 divided by 28 होगा.
Yes.
This is 10 into 1000 divided by
2.
2 gram per mole. Okay, these many moles are there. इनको what can I write? I just need to compare na. So I will write this as 25 upon 14 into 1000. This is 5 into 1000. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's calculate the value of K. These are the moles. I hope everyone got this. These are the number of moles. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is K? Given moles upon stoichiometric coefficient. Given these are the moles. Stoichiometric coefficient 1 है इसका. So 25 upon 14 into 1000 होगा. और इसका value 5/3 into 1000.
Yes.
Which is a lesser value? 25 upon 14 कम है या 5/3 कम है? Please calculate that. Which is a lesser value?
5/3.
3.
5/3.
Pakka?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is nothing but K of the limiting reagent, or this is the limiting reagent, this is the excess reagent. Okay. Reacted amounts क्या होगा? Minus 5/3 into 1000 into 1. इसका minus 5/3 into 1000 into 3 हो जाएगा. इसका प्लस 5/3. वो जो कैलकुलेशन है लास्ट तक मत करो क्योंकि हर एक स्टेप में हमको कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. ओके. सो दिस इज फाइनल अमाउंट वुड बी 25/14 minus 5/3 into 1000. Okay, which is equal to, anyone tell me the value of this? इसका तो 0 रहेगा. This is
0.11.
10/3 into 1000. How much?
0.11.
0.11. ओके. वो फ्रैक्शन में बताओगे क्या? 75
So simplify
Minus-
होके it is 5/42 into 1000.
हाँ सर 5/42 into
5/42 into 1000. 14 5 कितना है?
70.
70 ना? या ओके. 5/42 into 1000, and this will be 10/3 into 1000. हमको मास में चाहिए ना. These are the moles. Mole and mole. How to convert this into mass?
multiply with molecular.
Multiply that with molecular weight. Mass will be equal to 5/42 into 1000 into 28 gram per mole. Agreed?
Yes sir.
So आप लोग kgs में बोल सकते हो. This is 14 2 times, 14 3 times, which is equal to 10/3 kg.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. This is 10 by 3 into 1000 into NH3 is, what is the mass of NH3?
17.
17 gram per mole, which is equal to 170 upon 3 kg. Clear है? You can cross check. देखो, in what is the initial total mass? You can cross check. You can verify if you are doing it the right or not. What is the initial total mass? 50 kg plus 10 kg, 60 kg हुआ. The final mass also must be same. Final mass कितना है? 10 by 3 kg है and ये 170 by 3 है. Add both of them, which is 180 upon 3, which is again 60 kg. So जो भी calculation हमने किया है वो सही है. You can cross check your answer always. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. Just you need to do calculations step by step. जाओ हो जाएगा. The method remains same. Next question. Everyone, please put your video on. Okay, good. Next question. How many moles of CH4 are required to produce 22 grams of CO2 after combustion? What is meant by combustion? Anyone? What is meant by combustion?
Burning.
Burning in the presence of oxygen is called as
Oxygen.
combustion. So if you have CH4, you need to react that with O2 and the products of combustion. The products of combustion of any hydrocarbon. CH4 is called as hydrocarbon. It is made up of carbon and hydrogen. The products of combustion of any hydrocarbon are CO2 and H2O. Always. जितना भी बड़ा हाइड्रोकार्बन लो आप लोग, combustion का product CO2 and H2O ही रहेंगे. So form the equation and do the analysis. CH4 on reacting with O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. Everyone remember this. Combustion matlab burning in the presence of O2. Combustion of any hydrocarbon will lead to formation of CO2 and H2O. Now you need to balance the equation. Carbon आपको left hand side में एक है, right hand side में भी एक ही है. Hydrogen आपको left hand side में 4 है, right hand side में आपको 2 ही है. So you need to multiply 2H2O. Oxygen आपको right hand side में 4 है, left hand side में 2 ही है. So this will be 2O2. Okay. How many moles of CH4 are required to
Yes,
produce 22 grams of CO2 after combustion? From stoichiometry, 1 mole CH4 reacting with 2 mole to form 1 mole CO2 and 2 mole H2O. यहाँ पे देखना, they are asking about moles of CH4 and they are talking about mass of CO2. Okay. So you can do the analysis in this way. Everyone concentrate. You can say 1 mole CH4 is giving me 1 mole CO2, or I can also say 1 mole CH4 is giving me 1 mole into 44 gram per mole of CO2, which is 22 gram of CO2. Sorry, which is 44 gram of CO2. Agreed? If 1 mole is giving me 44 grams, how many mole would be required in order to get 22 grams of CO2?
half mole.
By 2.
22 upon 44 into 1, which is equals to half mole CH4. बस हो गया. As this is asked in terms of moles, इसको moles में ही रखा. This is given in terms of grams. I have converted this into weight. Okay,
Okay, sir.
understand this? I hope बाकी लोग ने भी पहले ही solve कर लिया होगा. Not so difficult question. Good. Shall we go to the next question?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Solve this. Solve this. Understand the question first. Understand the question. If any of the old students want to answer this, they can answer. First, understand the question. Find out the weight of CaCO3 that must be decomposed to produce sufficient quantity of CO2 in order to convert 10.6 grams of Na2CO3 completely into NaHCO3. Assume sufficient H2O is present. First, form the reactions you will understand. Anyone? Any answer?
Zero point 0.1 mole of CaCO3 must be decomposed.
Okay.
हाँ सर. नहीं.
Okay. ठीक है. All new students. Smith, do you want to answer? कैसे करना है?
We're trying. I'm trying.
Okay, okay. Everyone, put your video on. Meanwhile, Amit Raj, put your video on. Ishan, put your video on. Sapa, Sharduli, Neeral, Arnav. Arman, put your video on. Ankit, put your video on. In any of the lectures, Ankit is the first person to join. हमेशा वही पहला ज्वाइन करता है. Everyone, please put your video on. Shravan, put your video on. What is the first step? The first step is to write the reaction.
Reaction.
Any new student, please tell me the reaction. हमको करना क्या है? I need to convert. पहले ये वाला पार्ट को एनालाइज करो. They're asking, I have to convert Na2CO3 into NaHCO3. Okay. For that, what I need to do? I need to react that with sufficient quantity of CO2 in order to convert this into this, right? इसका मतलब क्या है? Na2CO3 must react with CO2. Okay, I need to have a reaction
Yes.
between these two, and I need to convert this into NaHCO3. So let us try to form the reaction. Na2CO3 is
CO2
reacting with
H2.
plus
is
CO2.
reacting with CO2. Suppose आप लोग इन दो को ही react करके if you are forming NaHCO3, can you do that?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, because in the product you are having hydrogen. So reactants maybe you need to have a component that is having hydrogen. So they are saying that assume sufficient H2O is present. So in the reaction you need to react that with H2O as well.
H2.
This is the reaction. Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H2O gives rise to NaHCO3. We need to balance this. So if I multiply this by 2 NaHCO3. एक बार देखते हैं. ऑक्सीजन, सोडियम यू हैव 2, यहाँ पे भी 2 है. ऑक्सीजन आपको यहाँ पे 6 है, यहाँ पे भी आपको 6 है, 3 into 2. Hydrogens you have 2, you are having hydrogens 2. So the equation is balanced.
Yes.
कार्बन आपको 2 है, यहाँ पे भी कार्बन 2 है.
Yes,
The
sir.
equation is balanced.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How much amount of Na2CO3 I need to convert? 10.6 grams. From stoichiometry, if I am reacting 1 mole of Na2CO3, I require 1 mole of CO2 and 1 mole of H2O to get
2
2
more.
mole of NaHCO3. Okay. Oh, they are asking about the weight. 1 mole मतलब मास में कितना हो जाएगा?
106 जैसा.
1 mole into 106 ग्राम पर मोल. सबको समझ में आया ना मास में कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है? मोल्स इनटू मॉलिक्यूलर वेट इज नथिंग बट मास, व्हिच इज 106 ग्राम्स. CO2 का मास 44 ग्राम्स. H2O का मास
18.
18 grams. So from stoichiometry, can I write 106 grams of Na2CO3 requires, we need to analyze only the CO2. They're asking what quantity of CO2, sorry, they're asking what quantity of CaCO3 must be decomposed to produce some amount of CO2. Okay, so 106 grams of Na2CO3 requires 44 grams of CO2.
Yes.
But how much amount do we have?
10.6.
10.6.
10.6 grams of Na2CO3 will be requiring how much amount of CO2? 10.6 upon 106 into 44, which is equal to how much?
4.4.
4.4 grams CO2 चाहिए हमें
अच्छा.
for this reaction to happen. In order to convert 10.6 grams completely into NaHCO3, I need 4.4 grams. But how are we obtaining CO2? Read the question. Find out the weight of CaCO3 that must be decomposed to produce CO2. So we are obtaining this CO2 by decomposing CaCO3. So you need to write the decomposition reaction of CaCO3. Okay, हो जाएगा? CaCO3
Gives
gives rise to CaO
plus
CO2. In this, I can do the analysis. 1 mole is giving me 1 mole of CO2. 1 mole मतलब कितना हो गया?
100 grams.
100 grams है. If 100 grams is giving me 44 grams, how much weight of CaCO3 will give me 4.4 grams? कितना हो जाएगा?
10 grams.
4.4 upon 44 into 100. Again, unitary method, which is equal to
10 grams.
10 grams of CaCO3. So the answer is 0.1 mole of CaCO3 must be decomposed or 10 grams. They're asking, find out the weight of CaCO3. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubt, anyone?
No, sir.
Anyone? First, understand the question. If you understand the question, you can write the equations and you can proceed. They're asking to convert Na2CO3 into NaHCO3. For that, you need CO2, but that particular CO2 is obtained from decomposing CaCO3. So first of all, calculate how much amount of CO2 is required. Then accordingly, you can decompose CaCO3. The amount of CO2 required is 4.4 grams or it is 0.1 moles. So you can write the decomposition reaction. From here, I can analyze 1 CaCO3 is giving me 1 CO2 or 1 mole CaCO3 is giving me 1 mole CO2. So in order to obtain 0.1 moles of CO2, I need 0.1 moles of CaCO3, which is 10 grams. Okay, next question. You are given sequence of reactions. Cl2 is reacting with KOH to form KCl, KClO, and H2O. That formed KClO is reacting or it is getting heated to give KClO3 and KCl. That formed KClO3 is reacted to get KClO4. Okay, these are the sequence of reactions. क्या हो रहा है? Cl2 पहले KOH के साथ react होके KClO मिला. That KClO further reacted to form KClO3. From KClO3, you are forming KClO4. The question says that how much Cl2 is needed to prepare 200 grams of KClO4 by the above sequence of reactions. You need to form how much amount of KClO4? 200 grams. For that, you need to start with how much amount of Cl2. That is the question. You are not directly forming KClO4 from the Cl2. You are indirectly forming. Cl2 से KClO बन रहे, ClO से KClO3 बनेगा, KClO3 से KClO4 बनेगा. Try to do the analysis. आप लोग समझो. I will explain. Everyone, please put your video on. Do the analysis and tell me the mass of Cl2. Mass of Cl2 required. Any answer, anyone? Calculate हो रहा है क्या? Try to calculate this, everyone. Those who are trying the question, try to calculate how much amount of Cl2 or how many moles of Cl2 are required to produce 1 mole of KClO4. Try to calculate amount of or the moles of Cl2 required to produce 1 mole of KClO4. Everyone, please put your video on. शुभंकर कैसे हो? Good. These questions may seem difficult, but if you do this the next time, आपको easy लगेगा definitely. They're not so difficult if you understand how to calculate moles. बाकी सब आपका analysis है. You need to know how to analyze chemical reactions. Try to calculate the moles of Cl2 required to produce 3 mole of KClO4. Everyone, please participate in discussion. Suno, everyone, please put your video on and participate in the discussion. Okay, in order to get 3 mole of KClO4, everyone, in order to get 3 mole of KClO4, how many moles of KClO3 required from this equation?
4 mole.
4 mole.
Yes.
So वही यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ 3 mole KClO4 is formed from 4 mole KClO3. Okay, KClO3 कहाँ से आ रहा है? KClO3 is obtained from KClO. If I want to get 1 mole of KClO3, how many moles of KClO are required?
3.
3 mole.
Moles.
Okay, so if I want to get 4 mole of KClO3, tell me the moles of KClO required then. 12 mole. Agreed?
Yes.
एक
Yes,
के
sir.
लिए 3 मोल लग रहे तो 4 के लिए कितना लगेगा? You will require 12 mole of KClO. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. KClO कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? Cl2 से आ रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
1 mole KClO is obtained from 1 mole Cl2. So 12 mole KClO के लिए कितना लगेगा?
12.
12 mole Cl2. So overall, indirectly, can I say in order to get 3 mole of KClO4, I require 12 mole of Cl2?
Yes.
3 mole KClO4 is obtained from 12 mole of Cl2, or else for 1 mole KClO4 कितना लगेगा?
4 mole. 4 mole, sir.
4 mole Cl2.
Yes.
We are given the analysis in terms of mass, 200 grams, and they are asking how much Cl2. Let us say they are asking in terms of grams. So convert this into grams. 1 mole KClO4 का mass कितना होगा? Please tell me the molecular weight of it. 1 mole into potassium is 39, chlorine is 35.5. कितना 138
138.5.
हाँ सर 138.5.
okay so which is 138 grams KClO4. This is obtained from how much amount? 4 mole into 71 gram per mole,
Yes.
which is equal to
284.
284 gram of Cl2. अभी पूछा क्या है हमको? You require 200 grams KClO4. इसके लिए कितना लगेगा? 200 divided by 138.5 into
284.
284 grams is equal to how much? I think the answer is close to 410.
Yes.
10.1 something.
410.1.
Okay, very good. It is 410.1 grams. Very good.
हाँ सर.
Those who are listening to this particular chapter for the second time, are you feeling comfortable now?
Yes sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Those who are new to the chapter, who are doing it for the first time, don't worry. पहले आप जब ये लोग सुना ये chapter, they also felt very difficult, but this is not so difficult. Okay. Please, after the lecture, once again go through the notes, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. Okay. Next question. Solve this. 4Fe plus 3O2 gives rise to 2Fe2O3. You are already given the reaction. I'm starting with 4.8 grams of O2 to burn 0.15 mole of Fe. What mass of Fe2O3 will be produced? What mass of Fe or O2 is left at the end of the reaction? मतलब they're asking us to analyze which is the limiting reagent. You are given O2 in terms of mass. So in order to do the limiting reagent analysis, you need moles. So convert that into moles. सबसे पहले इस क्वेश्चन में किसी को कुछ डाउट है?
No.
नहीं है ना? I have calculated the amount of Cl2 required. The amount of Cl2 required in order to produce 1 mole of KClO4 by using these equations. Okay, I have taken the reverse approach. मतलब यहाँ से reactions को उल्टा देखते हुए I have calculated the amount of Cl2 required. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, or else I'm moving to the next question. What are the moles of O2 taken? 4.8 divided by 32. What are the moles of O2?
3/20.
So that is also 0.15.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Which is the limiting reagent then?
None.
O2. नहीं sir, F.
Fe ना ये 0.15
हाँ,
upon
sir.
4 है, 0.15 upon 3 है.
Yes.
So this is K of the limiting reagent. So this is going to be the limiting reagent. This is going to be the excess reagent. So O2 will be left. Reacted will be minus 0.15 upon 4 into 4 minus 0.15 upon 4
into 3.
plus 0.15 upon 4
Into 2.
into 2. फाइनल अमाउंट्स कितना रहेंगे? ये तो 0 हो जाएगा.
हाँ sir.
This will be 0.15 minus 3/4 times of 0.15, which is equal to 1/4 times of 0.15.
Yes, sir.
This is half into 0.15. What are they asking? What mass of Fe2O3 is produced and O2 is left? So ये तो मोल में हुआ ना.
हाँ.
मास क्या हो जाएगा? Into 32. Tell me the mass of it.
1.2.
1.2 grams. Okay.
Yes.
Fe2O3 का molecular weight
160.
16.
160. Okay. This is 12 grams then.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
यहाँ पे आपको कुछ questions दिया है. You can solve them as homework. All these questions you can solve them as homework. I'll go to the next section. Before going into next section, ठीक है, यहाँ पे यही start करते हैं. In the next lecture, we will understand. We will start this here. Mass percent composition, empirical and molecular formula. We also need to understand how to do the analysis if you are given gases. In general, whenever you see gases, they will be giving you the volume of the gas. From the volume of the gas, you need to calculate the number of moles. Okay, आपको वैसा question इनमें है. So all new students, if you are unable to solve those questions, definitely you cannot solve those questions right now. Like this particular question. Number of moles of H2 in 0.224 liter of hydrogen at STP. So इसका concept हमको करना है. We will be doing that in the next lecture. उनके अलावा, okay, the questions involving gases and their volumes. Apart from those questions, you can attempt every other question. Okay. Mass percent composition, empirical formula, and molecular formula. What is meant by mass percent? Mass percent of any given element in a given compound is nothing but mass of that particular element in 1 mole of the compound. You can even take the mass of that particular element in 1 molecule. That also will give you the same mass percent. The mass percentage of the element in 1 molecule or in 1 mole of molecules will be the same. Agreed?
Yes.
Mass percent is, it is calculated as 1 mole compound में आपको जो भी mass है grams में आएगा, सो आप लोग को ज्यादा कंफ्यूजन नहीं रहेगा, इसलिए आई एम कैलकुलेटिंग मास ऑफ एन एलिमेंट इन 1 मोल ऑफ a compound divided by mass of 1 mole of compound into 100, mass percentage or percentage by mass. Suppose if I take C6H12O6, in C6H12O6 what are the elements you have?
Carbon, hydrogen.
Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. Number of atoms of carbon, you have 6 carbon atoms, you have 12 hydrogen atoms, and you have 6 oxygen atoms. 6 carbon atoms ka mass, how much? If I'm taking 1 mole of it, if I take 1 mole of C6H12O6, what are the number of carbon atoms? You will be having 6 mole of carbon atoms.
Yes.
Similarly, you have 12 mole of hydrogen atoms, and you have 6 mole of oxygen atoms. Agreed? इनका मास कितना होगा? 6 into 12, which is equal to
72 grams.
12 into 1, 12 grams. 6 into 16 oxygen atom है ना वो? 6 into 16, how much is this?
96.
96 grams.
96 grams. What is the total weight? ग्लूकोज का 1 मोल का वेट कितना होता है?
180.
180 grams. Calculation सही है ना? Okay, this is 180 grams. So what would be the mass percentage of carbon? It is nothing but mass of carbon in 1 mole of compound divided by total weight, which is 180 into 100. Mass percentage of hydrogen would be 12 upon 180 into 100. For mass percentage of oxygen, you can do 100 minus mass percentage of carbon plus mass percentage of hydrogen, or you can calculate that as 96 upon 180 into 100. Please tell me the answers for this. Answer please.
40.
18 fourths na 72.
Yes.
40 grams.
40%.
So mass percentage of carbon is 40%. What is the mass percentage of hydrogen? 20 by 3.
6.66.
20 by 3, which is equal to 6.66%.
66%.
Okay, or you can write that as 6.67. 6666 recurring hai na? I will write this as 6.67%. Okay. So what should be the mass percentage of oxygen? It is
53.3.
3.34.
53%. I think it is 53.333 recurring, so we will take that as 53.33%. Okay. So this is how you calculate the mass percentage. With the help of mass percentage and all, we will try to see in tomorrow's lecture how to calculate the empirical formula, molecular formula. We will understand what is meant by empirical formula first of all, and we will see how to calculate empirical formula, molecular formula. Everyone, today's homework, please attempt all the questions of this DPPs. DPP 1, 3 और 4 दिया है. DPP 2 में we have questions in empirical formula, so बाद में देता हूँ. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Please
Okay,
solve
sir.
these questions. Take these questions as homework. Please complete this today itself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.